Hey friends, कैसे आप सभी लोग? वेलकम बैक टू अनदर वीडियो। तो फ्रेंड्स, स्वागत है सभी का एक और रीडिंग सेगमेंट के वीडियो में, जहां हम पढ़ने जा रहे हैं लेजेंडरी क्रिकेटर बैट्समैन ह्यूमन बीइंग सचिन तेंदुलकर के बारे में। तो लेट्स रीड अबाउट सचिन तेंदुलकर। और बिफोर वी स्टार्ट रीडिंग फर्दर, एपिसोड 16 में जो एपिसोड परसों आया था उसमें एक एरर था। उसमें एक हमने वर्ड पढ़ा था एसएमजी। सो एसएमजी डज नॉट मीन सचिन मर्चेंट एंड गावस्कर, इट मीन्स सुनील मनोहर गावस्कर। और जो थंबनेल है उस एपिसोड का, उसमें भी लिखा है सचिन मर्चेंट गावस्कर, बट एसएमजी हैड डन द जॉब फॉर देम मीन्स Sunil Manohar Gavaskar had done the job for them, not Sachin Merchant Gavaskar. Okay, so sorry for that error, and let's read further. Even as kings from all over the land flocked with their respective armies to the battlefield of Kurukshetra to join either camp for the decisive confrontation, Krishna, who was related to both the camps, refused to take arms. And Arjun, the third Pandava, and his closest friend and brother-in-law, and Duryodhan, the eldest Kaurava, and the father-in-law of his niece, approached him for help. Krishna offered them a choice between a non-violent him and his army. Arjun chose Krishna, while the vain Duryodhana was happy to avail the services of redoubtable Yadava army that Krishna had raised and nurtured. The start of the greatest of all battles was moments away when Arjun, archer extraordinary ire and the supreme commander of the Pandava army, requested Krishna, his charioteer, to take him close to the Kaurava ranks. And Arjuna saw Bhishma, the grand old patriarch of the family, Drona, his beloved guru, Kripa, another teacher of his, the Kauravas themselves, and several other near and dear ones in the opposition. His heart sank. He wondered aloud as to whether it made any sense to fight against individuals so close to his heart. It was then that Krishna froze time, everything around him, and Arjun became stationary as the charioteer proceeded to propound the Bhagavad Gita to his close friend. Krishna entreated Arjun to fulfill his duties as a warrior and help re-establish dharma, righteousness. He dwelt on the concepts of Nyaya, Jnana, knowledge, bhakti, devotion, karma, deeds, and moksha, salvation. The Gita is a document and way of life that has stood the test of time over centuries. With Arjun's queries answered and apprehensions allayed, Krishna unlocked time and the war began. 18 long days later, the Pandavas emerged victorious. Krishna's brain complemented their brawn and proficiency in warfare. For all their virtues and talents, the Pandavas might not have defeated their unscrupulous cousins had Krishna not been on their side. At the end of the war, Krishna was rebuffed by Gandhari, the queen of Hastinapur, who had lost all her 100 sons in the war, for not preventing the war despite being capable enough of doing so. She then encouraged him that he would witness the destruction of his own clan 36 years later. Krishna accepted her curse magnanimously. Starting from his childhood, Krishna was at his best in crisis. The fundamental lesson he imparted was that when it came to the crunch, age did not matter as much as initiative and enterprise did. He inspired others to become leaders themselves. So we'll read till here only for today. and we'll read further in the next video. तो इस वीडियो को इतना ही। अगर आपको वीडियो अच्छी लगी हो तो इस वीडियो को लाइक करें, शेयर करें और मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलिएगा। और अगर आप चाहते हैं कि मैं ऐसे और नए नए वीडियो बनाते रहूं तो इस वीडियो पे मैं एम करता हूँ 20 लाइक्स का। जल्दी से अगर लाइक का बटन दबा दीजिए। तो इस वीडियो में इतना ही, मिलते हैं वीडियो में, तब तक के लिए स्टे होम, स्टे सेफ एंड गुड बाय, सी यू सून, जय हिंद।